What are you wearing? You look ridiculous. What are you talking about? It's just normal clothes. The mask, gloves, and face shield you've got on. You look crazy. Why are you even wearing all of that in the car? I work with kids. I don't want to risk spreading anyone's germs to you, and God forbid I end up catching COVID and not knowing. God has my back. He would never allow me to get sick from a pandemic like this. I've prayed about this ever since it first started spreading, and I know He won't ever let me down. I can't wait until they have a vaccine for this. It's just so scary since nobody knows what can happen if you catch it. Nobody knows the long-term effects. Everyone dies eventually. I don't know why you're wasting time talking about how dangerous COVID is to the woman who is dying from cancer. COVID is the least of my worries. You aren't going to die, Mom. You said you are still in the early stages. And according to my research, you have a really great chance of beating this and going into remission. I don't have much to live for anyways. When one daughter hates me and the other daughter is going to college out of state next year. I can't see my grandchild, and I'm alone. All I have is the Lord, so I may as well go home to Him. I don't hate you, Mom. I know we've had a rough patch the last few years, but if you could just see me as an adult and a mother, and not just as your child, you would understand that I just want you to treat me as an adult. No one is treating you like a child, and when daughter grows up, you will understand why I treat you the way I do. You think you know it all, but you don't. I am just trying to give you the knowledge that I've gained by living life. Okay, Mom, I don't want to fight. No before your first treatment. Let's just put this aside and talk about something good. There is nothing good in my life right now. I have cancer, Mallory. Can you please try to be compassionate about this instead of sugarcoating my reality? There is nothing good about this situation, and I have nothing good to talk about. Okay, let's just be quiet then. No need for us to even talk then. We will be at the hospital in 10 minutes. How did your treatment go? That wasn't as long as I thought it would take. It was magical. How do you think it went? It was terrible. Why would you even ask me that? Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get you home in that case. I'm sure you'll feel better once you get some rest and eat something. I can't go home by myself. I need to have someone with me after treatments to make sure I'm okay. You can't just drop me off and leave me. You might as well take me back to your place. I don't know if that's a good idea. I haven't had time to sanitize after the kids were at the house yesterday, and one of them had a cough. I don't want you to get sick. I'd rather risk getting a cold instead of dying on my own at my house. Catherine is at her boyfriend's house, so I need you to keep an eye on me. I'm your mother. It's the least I can do. Okay, I guess. I can just try my best to keep daughter away from you while you're at the house. The kids aren't allowed in our room, so that should be safe enough. That should be easy enough. I don't need you to fawn all over me. I know I'm a burden. I just need you to make sure I'm okay. That's all. You don't even have to feed me. You aren't a burden. No, of course, if you're hungry, you can eat. Don't act like a martyr. Well, I know you wanted nothing to do with me for the longest time. So I'm sure that you having to take care of me against your will is only making you hate me more. Which I guess I deserve since I was such a terrible mother to you. It's seriously not a big deal. If I didn't want to help out, I wouldn't have said that I would drive you. I don't hate you. Well, that's just the way I feel. I am going through a traumatic event right now, and I am extremely sensitive to how people are treating me because of it. You wouldn't understand how fragile I feel right now. You will need to make sure to be nice. Well, I'm not going to intentionally be mean to you. You've hurt me plenty of times in the past. How are you feeling, Mom? Everything okay? I guess it's as good as I can expect. This is hard on me. I pray you never have to go through this. Okay, well, I am about to start getting daughter ready for bed, so Justin will drive you home since you're feeling okay. Oh no, I don't think that's a good idea. I could stop breathing in the middle of the night and need help. I think it would be best if I stayed here tonight, just to make sure I'm okay. Are you feeling that bad? You just said you were feeling okay. Dear, of course I don't feel okay. I'm dying. And I read online it's best to be with someone for the first few treatments, so I think it would be best if I stayed here. Oh, well, I don't really have an extra bed for you. I don't know where you would sleep. That's fine. I could bunk with baby girl in her big girl bed. I'm sure she wouldn't mind sharing with her Mimi. That's not a good idea. If you're so sick and badly off, I wouldn't want daughter to witness if you took a turn for the worse. I can make up the couch for you though. How about I sleep in the bed and you sleep on the couch? I'm much older than you, and I would not do well on the couch. Plus, my body is still in so much pain and I need something comfortable. No, that wouldn't work because Justin needs to sleep too. There isn't room for two people on the couch. But the couch is very comfortable too. You will be just fine. Fine, I guess the woman with cancer will sleep on the couch. Just make sure you come check on me at least once every 2 hours like they do at the hospital. You never know when you might need to call an ambulance or something. Or you could just sleep at your house. I honestly don't know what else you want me to do. I'm doing the best I can with what I have here, but you clearly don't think I'm doing enough. I will go home. I really don't think I'm asking for too much from my oldest child. I'm just asking for help while I'm battling breast cancer. I see now that this is something you have zero regard for. Don't worry about me, it's fine. I've always taken care of myself, and I still will. I won't bother you anymore with my issues. You stay here with your happy, perfect family and forget I exist. Don't bother coming to my funeral.